Hey guys, Kyle here with Max Conversion. Today I'm going to be walking you through a junk removal Google Ads account. Now, this Google Ads account it's a 30-day period, but the spend is a little bit less than you'll normally see on these videos. And I thought it might be helpful for you guys to see what a campaign with a little bit lower spending does, just in case you're trying to do it yourself. This video is also great for junk removal companies who are running Google Ads already, who want to get a few more ideas about targeting, keywords, negative keywords, search terms, things like that, and just overall tips. This is the perfect video for it. Let's break down the numbers, and we'll break down the ad groups, the different ad groups, the keywords we're targeting, the search terms, the device targeting, and then the audience targeting. So you see here, in 30 days, this client got 78 clicks, about a 22% conversion rate, a 21.79%, a $33 cost per lead, and $567 spent. So this company is in their first month of running Google Ads, so these results are pretty great to start with. I expect we can get this conversion rate up to 30%, sometimes 35%. Give or take. Sometimes you see 40%, but that's very rare. It's more so like 30 to 35% is what we shoot for. So when we get this conversion rate up to about 30 to 35%, this cost per lead is going to drastically go down. And I expect it with the cost per click and just looking at the top impression share, I expect we can get this around $25 to $20 cost per lead, which a lead is we consider a phone call or a form submission. Now, here's the different ad groups that we're currently running. This company is located in Canada, in Calgary, Canada. And we've got 25 different ad groups that we are targeting for this company. Now, you see here that we have paused the furniture, mattress, and appliances. The only reason we pause those is because the client mentioned that they don't want any single item pickup. That's totally okay. That's understandable. A lot of companies don't, just because with Google Ads it doesn't make sense. It's not profitable. So we'll turn those off right at the start if they don't want to run them. But you see here, Junk Removal Calgary, which is a location targeted ad group, has about a 40% or a $40 cost per lead and about a 20% conversion rate. And this junk removal ad group has a $27 cost per lead and a 24% conversion rate, which they're both good. But again, we can continue to improve those, get those numbers up to 30. Let's jump into the just general junk removal ad group. This is the general ad group that most people are going to be running. If you're looking to start up your own Google Ads, just copy these keywords and put them in that ad group. But this junk removal, phrase match junk removal, is going to be typically the one that gets you the most amount of clicks. Now, the key with this phrase match word right here is that if you don't have an extensive negative keyword list, you're going to get found for everything under the sun. When it comes to junk removal, you're going to get found for junk car removal for sale, junk car removal, junk remove my junk for free, cheap junk removal, things like that you don't want to be found for. So having a negative keyword list, a long one, is very important. Make sure you set that up before starting the campaign. But you see here that we've got the different keywords. This one is performing, the junk removal service is performing really, really well with a 40% conversion rate so far off of 5 clicks. This one's got a 25% conversion rate. But these keywords are performing very, very well. And now I want to show you the search terms report. And like I mentioned, this is in its first month of running the campaign. So there are some negative keywords that we still need to add on our end. We have a list of about 750 negative keywords that we started Junk Removal Company with on Google Ads. However, there are some times where we still need to add negative keywords. So it's not a perfect, we paste the campaign and it's perfect. Something like pick and haul, don't like that. Something like startup cost for sale, don't like that. And so things like that is what you would do is you would go here, you would add it to your negative keyword list. And what I would do is I would add startup and I would add sale as a negative keyword. And we've already added it. This was found at the very beginning of the campaign. But things like that, you just want a negative keyword off the start, because this search term right here, or that keyword, is going to get you found for a lot of different search terms, just because it's phrase matched. But there's so many different variations that somebody can make of the phrase junk removal. So that's a big thing. In terms of device targeting, I want to show you guys something that the way we optimize our devices over a period of time. Currently, there's no device bid adjustment on this campaign, and the reason why is because it's still in its optimization phase, which is 1 to 3 months. We need more data to see what how it's performing on mobile phone and computer versus tablet. And here it's performing better on mobile phone, better on tablet than it is on desktop. So when we would change this is we would run it for probably another month. we'd get more clicks on computer, tablet, and mobile phone. As long as mobile phone stays below desktop, and depending on how much it stays below desktop, if it stays here and we have a lot more data, we have double the clicks, double the clicks here, double the impressions, double everything. I would say then is we put a negative bid adjustment on the computer so that it shows up a little less, and then a positive bid adjustment on mobile phones. That way, you can allocate more budget to the mobile phone, which is producing leads at a better cost. So you get a lower cost per lead that way. If you guys have been running your Google Ads campaign and you're looking at these devices, if you notice that computer is a lot more than mobile phone, go ahead and make that adjustment. It's beneficial and gets you that lower cost per lead. But that's something I would do. The next thing that I like to mention is audiences. Now, this isn't a big targeting factor yet, but it is a good way to understand your data and make informed decisions. So what we like to do in every campaign, junk removal or any other industry, is we like to add audiences. Now, you might be saying, does this limit the reach of the campaign? And the answer is no. So our audiences, we have them on observation mode. We add most of the audiences we can, and we have it on observation mode, which basically says don't narrow the reach of the campaign, but you can adjust the bids on selected segments. Meaning, we don't have any bid adjustments currently, but with enough data, you can start to make bid adjustments. So you see here that people who travel, we've got a $20 cost per conversion. We've got two different travels, actually. We've got the in-market and we've got the affinity. But it looks like these people they convert at a low cost, they convert highly. But the thing is, we wouldn't want to change the bid adjustment yet. There's just simply not enough data at all. I would wait till about 15 conversions to make an informed decision, really. But what this does is, with time, you collect all this data on all these audiences, and you'll start to notice a pattern. We'll say like people who travel are more likely to convert on the more likely to be lower on they convert at a lower cost. I'm sorry, and so you can set up a bid adjustment. So this is something everyone should do in their Google Ads campaign: is set up these observation audiences. That way, you understand who's clicking on your ad, who's converting on your ad, and you can collect more data. Another thing that we like to do is sometimes what you can do is you can get rid of these 18 to 24-year-old or just decrease the bid adjustment on them. And what that does is it helps prevent 18 to 24-year-olds from finding your ads, which are not the ideal customer for most junk removal companies. And you could set up bid adjustment for them. Now, with this campaign, we don't want to narrow the reach too much, but luckily we haven't really gotten any impressions. We've gotten one impression on 18 to 24-year-old, 3 here, 13 here, but I don't think any clicks from them. So that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. All the other audiences, I wouldn't worry about gender or household income. You don't want to narrow them too much. But yeah, so that's a little tip to help junk removal companies. But if you're looking for help on your junk removal Google Ads campaign, we can help at max-conversion.com. We've got case studies, pricing, reviews. We've also got a Google Ads profit calculator that calculates, cost per lead, cost per sale, your close rate, your total profit per job on average, an agency fee. We've got everything. It's a free calculator that you can visit on our website. Just go to max-conversion.com and then find it on our website. If you guys are looking for any help on Google Ads, we offer consulting, so we can consult you on your Google Ads to direct you in the right way. Or we offer management services where we set up the landing page for you, we set up the Google Ads account for you, we set up all the tracking, the phone number, the call recording. You have a nice login dashboard to see when leads come in. We can do that for you as well. Happy to help. But if you guys do have any questions, and you just comment them down below. We'll answer them as quickly as possible. And I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure if you like this video, you hit the like and subscribe button, because there will be a lot more junk removal Google Ads campaigns walkthroughs and case studies. There will also be a lot of other ones in other industries that you might offer as a service, like moving. Again, thank you guys for watching, and appreciate you guys sticking around.